please don't politicize this virus. It exploits the differences you have at the national level. If you want to be exploited, and if you want to have many more body bags, then you do it. If you don't want many more body bags, then you refrain from politicizing it.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Tedros of the World Health Organization. Yeah, we won't politicize it. Do you want to give us some more Chinese government talking points, though? That'd be great. Why don't you tell us what a great job China's doing with this whole thing? Be fantastic. Got to tell you, there's an analysis out now that says that some of the virus outbreak in this country, according to, and I don't understand the science of this, and really nobody does except the people that do this kind of research, but according to the mutations and the proteins and whatever they got going on with the virus, it looks like a bunch of it came from Europe. And people were immediately jumping in this as, see, it came from Europe. No, it came from China to Europe, then to America. But I've told you that there's a very clear choice that's being made to take as much blame away. They view it, the left in this country views this as zero sum. They want to take as much blame away from China for this as possible because they think then it will be transferred onto Donald Trump, and then you'll have Joe Biden, who is currently in a basement somewhere pretending that he has some say in what's going on in the country, that he should be the next president of the United States. It's really stunning. And we're going to talk more about Biden and the Democrats later on today, but it is stunning that this is what they got for us. After all the crazy, oh, Trump, how can you support him? He's such a racist, and he's so dumb, and all the stuff that they've been saying. And they offer us up Joe Biden, a default candidate unlike any other, meaning that he is the ultimate default candidate. He's the guy you're left with when you got nobody. You know, this is just pulling a warm body in off the street and saying, yeah, let's make this guy president, basically. People know him. He's been in government a long time, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with this. So Dr. Tedros, PhD, he's telling us don't politicize this. And I mean, I agree with him, except the problem with politicization is that it quickly turns into a one-way fight. We know the left is politicizing this to destroy Donald Trump and his presidency. We know that we're already hearing about the racial disparities. Even Dr. Fauci talked about this, the racial disparities with this virus. What are we to make of what they're saying? What are they claiming? How do we deal with the virus and with racism? What claims are they making? I mean, it's difficult to understand. It doesn't matter how good your access to healthcare is right now. They don't have particularly strong treatments. They're hoping hydroxychloroquine, but people are going into the best hospitals in the country, people with plenty of resources, people with plenty of money, and they're still dying. So what are they telling us about the racial component of this? Are we breaking it down? Speaking of politicization, are we breaking it down by who has a pre-existing condition and who doesn't, who smokes and who doesn't? Or are we merely looking at race in this analysis? And I'm asking some of these questions. I'm asking all of them in earnest, but I don't even know necessarily what the answers are. I just think it's interesting that we're supposed to just get this takeaway of racism is making the virus worse, or there's a component of the virus response where racism plays a role, and we're all sitting here like, how? Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.